In Las Vegas, Nevada, just off the famous Vegas Strip, there's an underground late-night event that has been going on for years. The best chefs in Sin City step out of their state-of-the-art kitchens and into parking lots to battle it out for pride and a whole lot of street cred. The rules are simple. They're thrown into food trucks of different cuisine and have to adapt to whatever food truck style they're given. They compete through 2 rounds of cooking and face 2 tough judges. Only guts and culinary creativity will triumph. This is Late Night Chef Fight.
Tonight's judges are 3-time James Beard Award nominee Chef Chris Cosentino and hungry young comic Cy Amundsen. I'm Alex Thomopoulos, and I'm in a parking lot just off the Vegas Strip where great chefs have been going head-to-head for years. So why do these chefs do it? They want to prove that they're fearless, that they can create amazing food using almost no equipment. They're willing to put their reputations on the line for an aesthetically questionable trophy and the ultimate bragging rights. Am I right? All right, my beautiful crowd. Who do we have here? There's a drunk bachelorette party I see right over there. Hey, girls. All right, you guys. I'd like to introduce to you my compatriot, the originator of this event.
Make me look good, people.
Jolene Menina.
Tonight we have 2 of the fiercest chefs to ever step foot in this parking lot.
First up, we have hardcore smack talker and unrepentant young gun. He's the assistant executive chef at the Downtown Grand Hotel in Las Vegas. Please put your hands together for Todd Harrington.
My name is Todd Harrington. My background is traditional American French cuisine.
Ready on that potato puree?
This competition is 2 accomplished chefs battling out in Las Vegas in a parking lot in a bunch of food trucks, and I do it because of pride. To battle among your peers on a dirt level is very, very heroic. And my wife's watching, and I want to make her proud.
Todd, are you ready to meet your competitor?
I'm ready.
All right, guys, our next chef up is outrageously competitive, and he said he wants to show you who your daddy is. It's kind of weird.
Okay.
Please put your hands together for the executive chef of STK at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas, Stephen Hopcraft.
My name is Stephen Hopcraft.
The key to the great steak is only flipping it once. And butter.
I'm the type of person with a lot of intensity, but I like to mix it up with a lot of fun.
That's gonna look just fine for the Chancellor.
I think the other chef will be surprised with my wiliness, my good looks, and my charm.
Well, I came down here to teach some school, but this young man has no class. I don't know, old man. I mean, is there a phone book we can get him to stand on?
What we've got here is the classic battle of the young up-and-comer versus the old, established guy. And by old, I mean old.
All right, so now that you guys are primed for combat, let's reveal tonight's weapons. Jolene?
We selected the food trucks tonight very strategically. Truckanyaki and Mexican food truck quality food service. Both trucks have a fryer and a griddle. There are no ovens and no burners.
The hard thing about cooking on a food truck is there's very little equipment, very little supplies, and even less space.
Equipment breaks down all the time. They're known for that. It's like a little rolling hole in the wall.
In this battle, it's all gonna come down to truckanyaki, Asian ingredients, and quality food service, Mexican ingredients.
Mexican food? No way. I don't know anything about Mexican food.
Bam!
Now it's time to determine the fate of the competition. I'm gonna flip a coin. Steven, you call it.
Thank you. Take him out, chef. Get some tails.
It's tails.
Yeah.
All right, so which truck is it gonna be?
Truckanyaki.
Truckanyaki it is. All right, Todd, you are on quality food service.
I can't hear anything but like little Mexican fairies dancing in my head like, ha ha ha, you got the Mexican truck. Me and you, Mexican truck. It's time to do this.
First round is the flash round. You will have 15 minutes to create an appetizer highlighting the single ingredient in this stash. The winner of this round will receive a major advantage in the next round. Are we clear?
Clear.
All right. It's the organ that we all love. Not that one. Our secret stash ingredient is chicken liver.
I hate chicken liver. I hate the Mexican truck. What am I going to do?
All right, chefs, you will have 15 minutes to cook on a truck you've never been on before to create a chicken liver appetizer. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Go! All right, guys! And remember, chefs, you can only use what's on the truck.
All right.
I'm a chef in Las Vegas. I have one of the finest kitchens with a view of the Strip. When I walk onto a food truck, I can't find anything. It truly sucks.
Chef, what are you making?
Garbage.
Are you,
I'm making sesame crusted chicken liver with a little pickled mango.
It's a bold move, chef. That fryer could incinerate your chicken livers.
Nah, I got this one in the bag.
Good, good to hear.
In order to pickle the mango, I use some rice wine vinegar and a little sugar. I'm choosing to do the pickled jalapeno mango because it gives it a spice and a sweetness, and it'll work against the richness of the chicken liver.
All right, chefs, 10 minutes.
Get all the time in the world, hop crab.
So now I have the Mexican truck. I'm looking for anything that I can create something with. I would love a blender or something that I can make a nice mousse with the liver, but there's nothing in the truck. So I'm thinking quesadilla. I'm making a chicken liver quesadilla with chorizo and light hot sauce on the outside.
And why are you going for quesadilla, chef?
Because at the moment, that's the only thing that I can kind of blend flavors to make this chicken liver taste really good.
Chorizo's a strong flavor. Are you sure it's not going to overpower your chicken livers?
I'm feeling pretty confident.
We'll see you at the judging table.
All right.
Hello.
Who has my tequila through all of this?
So I throw the chorizo on a flat top, white onion, and about 40% chicken liver. I know I have to bring out the flavors in the chicken liver because it is the special ingredient. So as much as I want to mask it, I know that I can't. However, my grill is just not getting hot.
My griddle is not hot at all.
So I take my pot of boiling water and I press it on top, just to speed up the process. This is absolutely crazy. I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
3 minutes, chefs. You have 3 minutes.
Why don't you go out, I'm kicking your ass? This competition is parking lot pride. I'm doing it for the bragging rights, and that's what it's all about. Flour. Ah, yes. My plan is to wait to the very last possible second to fry off my chicken livers. I want them to be one nice piece so that they don't overcook in the fryer as I crisp them up. When they came out of the fryer, I seasoned them with kosher salt. I really wish there was some nice finishing salts on that truck. I have to execute this. I have my whole restaurant, all my best friends, and my family's counting on me. I have to crush this dish.
Who are you here supporting tonight?
I'm here for Chef Hopcraft. We're gonna beat Harrington, so we're excited.
She's calling it out. Thank you, Rebecca. Welcome.
1 minute, chefs. 1 minute.
Oh, yeah.
I'm feeling pretty confident right now. I have my tortillas with a little cotija cheese and Monterey Jack. The hot sauce is 50% hot sauce that was in the truck and clarified butter. I'm battling for a sense of standing tall in the community around Las Vegas.
Who is going to walk out with this major advantage? Let's go. Let's get the food on the plate.
Let's go, Hop Crab, let's go, baby!
It's 2 in the morning. The judges are hungry. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's out, guys. Liver let die. You get it? So stupid. Chefs, I'd like to introduce tonight's judges. Our first judge is Chef Chris Cosentino, executive chef of Encanto in San Francisco and 3-time James Beard Award nominee. Chef Chris is world-renowned for using offal, usually the animal parts that we throw away. And it's because of him tonight that we chose the secret ingredient of chicken livers. What are you looking for in tonight's food?
Chicken liver to me has great minerality, so I'd like to be able to taste that liver there.
All right. Next to Chef Cosentino is comedian Cy Amundsen. He's playing Vegas this weekend and admits he doesn't know much about food.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time eating at Denny's.
Have you ever had chicken livers?
I have not, so
Well, they taste like liver, so.
I'm looking forward to being surprised.
All right, Chef Todd, why don't you tell us what's on your plate?
All right, what I have for you is a chicken liver quesadilla with a little pork chorizo with sour cream and a little butter hot sauce around it.
Wow.
Do you like liver?
No, I do.
Good.
I like chicken liver. I can't even tell it's liver, so that's a big bonus for me. So,
How much liver did you use?
It was about 40% liver.
the sauce is hot on the outside.
The hot sauce with butter in it, yes. There usually has a tendency to be hot.
Holy sh**.
The quesadilla on its own, really, really nice.
Thank you, chef.
The hot sauce is pretty fuerte.
There's only 50% hot sauce and 50% butter. It could have been that hot. But obviously, my judges don't like that.
All right, so Chef Hopcraft.
I have a sesame-crusted chicken liver popper. I did a little mango jalapeno salsa on top of that. I kind of wanted to give it a little spice, a little crunch, and then let the liver talk for itself.
It starts out as a sweet thing at first, and then it gets like to the liver taste afterwards. So it's a real journey.
Liver itself, you can see, is nice rosy pink. It's really creamy and rich. That starting end of sweetness, then you finish off with the minerality. But I would have liked just a little finishing salt. I don't know if they had any large flake
the
sea salt.
Yeah, they had 9 different kinds of sea salt. I can't believe I didn't. I thought I used enough salt, but I didn't have enough time to taste test these critters.
All right, judges, please write down your vote, and remember there is a big advantage for the winning chef in the next round. Break it down.
Break it down, yo. Let's break it down.
I'm very confident right now.
Overconfident? Nah, it's not really my thing. But I think the cookie could crumble in my direction.
Chefs, the verdict is in for this chicken liver battle. One of you is gonna win a kick-ass advantage in the next round. Todd, the judges enjoyed your quesadilla but thought the hot sauce was too spicy. Steven, the judges thought your fried chicken liver really needed salt. But the judges felt that one of you used the chicken livers more creatively. The winner of this round is...
I'm in front of a lot of peers. I want to be the guy that wins this.
I really hope I'm the guy. Because it's for bragging rights, and I want the right to brag.
And the winner of this round is... Chef Steven!
All hail.
You win the advantage for the final round. You get to choose to either switch trucks with Chef Todd
I want the Asian truck. Please trade trucks.
or pull an ingredient off of his truck.
I don't want to lose my truck. I already know my truck. I'm gonna go ahead and pull an ingredient.
All right.
I'm not in the least bit worried about that.
Which ingredient?
There's one thing I've learned today. The judges like their seasoning. Apparently, I need some salt.
Are you nervous?
Without salt, yes.
Yeah.
I can't believe this. Steven is stealing the only thing I care about on this truck. Salt.
Steven.
Oh, wait. There's another twist in this round. Jolene.
Yes.
Hey, girl.
All right, chefs, this is the crowds table. This is going to be your third judge.
I'm kind of worried about my new clientele.
Okay, chefs, no more surprises except for what you'll be cooking with. And whoever wins this wins it all.
Yeah.
For this round, you will have to create a dish using pork and blood oranges.
Pork and blood orange. Nice move. The acidity of the orange cuts the richness of the pork.
All right, chefs, you have 25 minutes. Ready, set, go. Let's give them a round of applause, guys. Go, chefs.
In this round, I want to show that I could create something that wouldn't be expected out of a Mexican truck. So I'm making a seared pork tenderloin with a succotash made of bacon and corn.
It's got no salt. Is that going to be a serious issue?
Of course it's going to affect him. I mean, what he needs to do now is he needs to look, how can I bolster the flavor of food without using salt?
I'm going Asian. I'm experimenting with these flavors, and I'm gonna make this taste awesome. I'm making soy glazed pork with Swiss chard, snap peas, and a blood orange gastrique. A gastrique is when you cook sugar with vinegar and make a sauce out of it. And for a little more flavor, I'm gonna throw some sake in there. And what I'm putting into my soy glaze is some garlic butter and some good old-fashioned soy sauce.
15 minutes, chefs, 15 minutes.
The minutes are going by wicked fast, and for my pork prep, I did not want to season it with salt. I knew that deep, dark soy glaze was really going to take care of all the sodium that I needed in this dish.
My salt.
Thank God there was bacon on the truck. I don't have any salt. This bacon better pull it through for me. I'm extremely disappointed because as soon as I cut it up and I throw it on the griddle, it's not even making a sound. And you want to hear that nice like shh when you throw bacon on the griddle. And I didn't hear that. I mean, I was just like in hell. Like, you know, it was horrible. Now what am I gonna do?
Pork, the other white meat, but sometimes it's red.
You need to borrow some salt over there?
I'd love some.
Aren't you glad you're getting pork right now? Orange pork, get it?
Whatever, old man. My griddle was not performing, and I'm thinking, I gotta do this. I gotta make my wife proud.
Go, Harrington.
So I take my bacon, I throw it straight into the deep fryer. Then I mix the bacon in with a little bit of butter and corn to make my succotash.
It's about you got this Team Harrington shirt on. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I just got this made for me and my daughter to support him.
Awesome. Show them your boobs.
Oh, yeah.
Don't think that I haven't had 7 shots of tequila.
5 minutes. You win this and you win it all.
As time is winding down, I realize my pork isn't gonna cook, so I look to the old friend, the fryer.
Chef, pork in the fryer? What if it overcooks?
I'm not scared.
You, my friend, live dangerously.
When you need to crisp something up really quickly, nothing works better than a hot vat of oil. Then I rest them inside my soy glaze.
Pork! What's for dinner?
Waited to the very end to use my blood orange because I didn't just want to throw blood orange on the plate. That would be kind of a cop-out. I actually wanted to create a sauce with it.
1 minute. One tiny little midget. One tiny little minute, chefs.
I have a minute to slice my tenderloin, plate it, and sauce the plate. Is it enough sauce? I don't know. I need that sauce to be on every plate because that's where my blood orange shows up.
30 seconds, chefs. Let's go, let's go.
As I'm plating my dish, I finish it with my sauce. My pork needs a little more glaze, but I'm willing to take that chance.
4, 3, 2, 1. Put your utensils down and step out of your trucks.
I can't wait till they taste my dish.
What I've prepared for you today.
Nope.
Okay.
Just kidding. Joking. Chef Todd.
Well, what I've prepared for you today is a seared pork loin, seared on the outside, medium on the inside, and a corn and bacon succotash on top with a blood orange vinaigrette.
Holy crap.
I really try never to use that word around food.
Just give it a minute. You'll use it.
That's nice.
I'm like hill trash, so the fact that you took a Mexican truck and used hill trash food like potatoes, corn, bacon, and pork, and then made it fancy with the sauce, you're killing it. This is the best.
How did you try to compensate without using salt?
Bacon. And after I found the bacon, my flat top wasn't working correctly, so I dropped it in the fryer, and I tasted it, I felt that it worked.
The bacon did definitely add the salt. It was a really smart move. I think the pork's really, really tender, and it balanced.
Thank you.
I would have liked to have had the pork itself glazed a little bit more in your sauce.
Thank you, Chef. Yeah. Get out!
I need to win this. If I had 30 seconds more, I could have glazed that pork.
All right, Steven.
The star of the show, I thought, was the soy glazed pork that we did on top of Swiss chard and some snow peas. Then I made a gastrique with the blood orange, so I hope the judges find it delicious.
What did you use for your gastrique?
I used the juice, a little sugar, and a little sake.
It's got a good kick.
The pork is awesome.
I would have liked the pork to be a little bit less cooked.
I would have liked the blood orange sauce, which is delicious, featured more. I don't know what I'm talking about, but let's understand that I would have liked it featured more.
All right, thank you, Chef.
Thank you, judges.
On the bright side, my sauce is awesome, but on the not so bright side, maybe there wasn't enough sauce. I think I have a pretty good shot at taking this trophy home, but you never know how these things play out.
So the challenge here is taste, creativity, and the use of the stashed ingredients. First, let's start with Chef Todd.
He had to be more creative.
My salt.
I agree with that. For crying out loud, he took away his salt, and he really thought it through using bacon. That is really smart, but it did need that kick of salt. you know. And then you have Chef Steven. Really, that blood orange was just so vibrant and so explosive on the plate for me.
Yeah.
I think the way he balanced it with just that pinch of sugar, but also using sake, really exploded. I would have liked to have my pork cooked a little less, but I think the blood orange was just spectacular for Chef Steven.
Great. Pick up your ballots. But of course, your vote is not the only vote. We also have our lovely table of crowd judges over there.
I don't really know how well Steven did, but I know how well I did.
This is pretty intense. We're about to find out where the trophy goes. The trophy looks like a rabid cat, went to the grocery store, ate all it could, and then threw up. And I want that trophy.
The moment is here. The verdict is in. Who will walk out of here with pride as they try to cram this sexy thing into their car?
I didn't like losing the first round, so this was my redemption round.
In a split decision, Judge Cy Amundsen felt that Chef Steven had the best pork of the night. But the crowd table felt that Todd's dish was the clear winner. Chris Cosentino felt that one dish was more creative and the pork was cooked perfectly. The winner tonight is Todd Harrington, everybody!
I'm going crazy right now. No salt, on a Mexican truck with Mexican ingredients, and I just won this thing. This is what I came here to do.
Damn it, I wanted to take this home. It's a shame, but at least I put a good fight. You know what I learned from this? Throwing down on food trucks is a good time.
Let's feed these people.